In the Quran, Muhammad had a 6-year-old wife. When he found her, she was 6. When the marriage was consummated, she was 9. In that era, they determined your age based off when you had your menstrual cycle. There is no 6-year-old girl having a menstrual cycle. This is in the Quran. So how can it be debated when it's in a religious text? There are hadiths that were written that say a man needs to have a bed for his wife and himself, a guest, and for the devil in his house.
It's that new shit, but it's that view skit.
Spiritual but not religious. The SBNR movement continues to grow where people seek personal meaning instead of religion. Is religion going to die?
Listen, I'm going to say this, right? Religion will never die. Reason why religion will never die, because people will never stop searching. Because people will never believe that the power is within themselves. Listen, trying to tell somebody in the hood that ain't never had, that watched their mama suffer, watched their brother go to the penitentiary, watched their family die, that they had the power all alone to stop it. They ain't gonna believe you, gang. They're looking for a savior, gang. So where the fuck religion gonna go, right? But I'm gonna say this, right? Religion should be a doorway to the reality of self. But I think people don't take that doorway, right? People let religion become their life, right? When your life should become yourself. I think people be too concerned in taking somebody else's idea, right? But how good is you if everything that I know came from somebody else? If I lived this life my whole life and never came up with my own idea as to what is life, right? I don't got my own opinion of what life is, so I'm going to live and I'm going to die
Yes, you
what
do.
your opinion of what life is. I'm saying if.
Oh, okay.
Right? Now I know. But we talk about religion. But I think that religion have you stuck in the box. It's like trying to put God in this bottle. You can't do it. That's what religion do.
Speaking of that,
at the end of the day, in the Christian Bible that was edited by King James in 1610, 2 Peter has instructions on how to be a good slave. In the Quran, it gives you instructions on how to beat women. If you rape a female, you have to marry her or pay off her family. In the Quran, it teaches you that you can be a loser your whole life, take on jihad, put a bomb on your chest, and you're going to have 1,000 virgins waiting on you when you blow yourself up.
Hold on. If you... Hold on. If you you gotta marry her. If you rape her, you gotta marry her.
If you rape her, you have to marry her.
Come on, gang. So I can
in the Quran, Muhammad had a 6-year-old wife. When he found her, she was 6. When the marriage was consummated, she was 9. In that era, they determined your age based off when you had your menstrual cycle. There is no 6-year-old girl having a menstrual cycle. This is in the Quran. So how can it be debated when it's in a religious text? There are hadiths that were written that say a man needs to have a bed for his wife and himself, a guest, and for the devil in his house.
Right. Right. Listen, one thing about it, they do believe in the creation of men and the creation of jinn. But did you know this, right? Did you know the box that they worship on is one thing? The box that people don't know they actually pray to is a rock. They call it the rock because this rock, these dumb motherfuckers is praying to a meteor. I said, Mom, this meteor fell. Listen, and all the Muslims don't get mad, but a meteor fell, and they got this meteor, and they say that this meteor holds this kind of power because it's not from Earth, right? And everybody in the world crowd up to go see it, right? But here's the thing, right? Before Muhammad took control of that space,
you're talking about in Mecca.
It was set to have worship 322 evil deities.
For sure.
Right? But people don't understand this. People don't understand what's really going on in the world, right? Don't understand what's going on when you're a Muslim. And also say in the Quran that if you sleep on your stomach, right, the spirit will go in your booty and have sex with you. Right? And that's why I say it for all the Muslims that's doing like this, when you make your salat,
face down, up,
they going in. Allah!
Get up, bro.
Allah like it.
Get up, bro.
Allah be fucking in the
Get
booty.
up, bro.
Everybody know Allah fuck a lot of Muslims in the booty. And listen. No, listen. You remember last time I said that a lot of Muslims unfollowed me. And they didn't understand why I said that, and they hated me.
It took Muhammad 24 years to get one copy of the Quran.
Right.
Which is written by his older wife,
that,
Khadijah, who was 40 when he was in his 20s.
Right.
Muhammad used to have a militia going around robbing and stoning
Let's
people.
stop all this. Who was Muhammad's first wife? Who was Muhammad's first wife? What was her name?
Khadijah.
No, before that. The name.
Aisha.
No, before that. The one that got...
Sophia.
Well, so who? Sophia what?
Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia. It's Sophia, right? Listen, when I say this, you got to break it down to science. People understand this, right? They don't understand. That's divine feminine I was talking about. That you was talking about in the beginning when you talk about these texts and you didn't understand where it come from, but I'm going to bring it back. Listen, so people understand this, right? What they did was they have captured the divine feminine, right? And they have captured it and enslaved it and made it do all kind of shit. That's why you can take 5 if you're a Muslim. So I'm on. That's true. That's true.
Hey, CC.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying that. I was debating that. I had a Muslim conversation, and he said that the marriage back then was an adoption, and he didn't. That's what he told me. I didn't know the rest of the.
You have to pay a bride price, a dowry. The Catholic prayer is what? Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and to the hour of our death. Amen. The Apostles' Creed is, suffered under Pontius Pilate. He was crucified, dead, and buried. On the third day, he rose from the dead. This is the same story in the Quran and in the Bible. In the Talmud, they believe Jesus is burning in hell. They don't believe in that. In the Jewish text, you are supposed to put your mouth, as the rabbi, on a freshly circumcised boy's. This is why you see all of them little kids having herpes in New York in the synagogues.
You supposed to do what?
This is the facts.
You supposed to put your mouth on what?
A freshly circumcised young boy's. Yes, the rabbis are supposed to do that.
So they supposed to suck dick.
Yes.
That's weird. Listen, I want to say this, right? A lot of people don't understand this. I want to say one thing.
This is a fact.
Listen, I'm going to say something crazy, right? And I was just talking about something. I don't want to, like, condone that or say that's good, but did you know that your life energy is connected to your same sexual energy in your, right? A lot of people don't understand this, right? It's the same. You only got so many ways that things can get to your body, and just so happen your life energy through the same place as your nut, right? So a lot of people don't understand this game, but I just want to say this, like, a lot of people don't understand that religion is for separation and control. So for all them over there sucking that little circumcised,
Find God, not religion.
God, not religion. Unless you want to put your, they ain't got no teeth though. They might suck some good dick.
What?
I don't know. I ain't say that.
You would test it
No,
out?
I won't test that. I won't test that shit out.
With the shiesty,
No, I won't test that shit out. No, I couldn't test it. But I'm telling you, they been sucking for years. Shit.
Chill.
Yeah.
Chill, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sick. It's sick for them to be sucking dick. You know what's sick though? You know what's sick is that people don't understand that we are doing rituals. When we celebrate Thanksgiving, when we celebrate Christmas, when we celebrate, did you know that when we even celebrate my birthday, I was born on Valentine's Day, but you know that the first person that was actually shooting bow and arrows, that was really shooting arrows through the heart of a bitch that he really loved, and he killed that bitch, shot her through the heart with a bow and arrow, now they call that Valentine's Day.
You know, I was just in Toronto, Canada. They had their Thanksgiving on October 2nd.
Right. I'm still trying to find out. I'm still trying to find out.
Thanksgiving on October 2nd.
I'm still trying to find out why Jesus' birthday is.
Oh, fuck
I'm
that.
still trying to find out why it's in the winter now. Here. It wasn't never in the winter. See, people don't understand that right now we are doing what? They did a ritual. Jesus said, here, take this. This is my blood. Right?
Over there in Kenya, they teach the kids about Tartaria in they history books. Think about that.
Explain Tartaria. A lot of people don't know about that.
Tartaria is basically a lost civilization that's supposed to be a myth, but in Kenya, they teaching this to their children in their schools.
Right.
So a lot of things that we take here is hearsay and myth. When you get outside the country, it's listed as facts.
Right. First thing is no such thing as a lost civilization, right? It's a civilization that don't have media, that don't have press. They don't want you to know. It's people living to be 300 years old. You just don't find out. Because if you found out, then you will understand. Listen, I don't think y'all understand. Your TV itself is not going to give you the information that you need.
In China, people's birth certificates show they lived to 250, 260, 270. This is fact.
This is facts, right? But people understand, they don't understand that America's going to train you to believe you got to die at 60 if you black.
Now, he be talking about Bigfoot. Why is it illegal to hunt Bigfoot in British Columbia, Canada, and in Washington State? It's actual laws against this.
But it's one thing that make me know that this is not Bigfoot that everybody's looking for, right? Only because you got to look at the text, right? Can't only look at the text. You got to look at the pictures on the wall, right? Not only pictures on the wall of my ancestors, right? They had them there as what? As gods.
For sure.
Right? So people don't understand what this is, right? Everybody thinks, okay, this is that, this is the other. But if this was an animal, it been would have ate somebody and ripped somebody up. It's not an animal. That means it's conscious. and it's constantly watching, right? And it's been watching a long time.
The Hopi Indians used to trade with them. There are stories about on Navajo reservations, they had wars with them. And, you know, if you look at how the creatures allegedly looks, if you was going to be built to survive on this planet without having no help, that's how you would look.
Listen, they have just found now, they just found this out right now. With the Ice Age, they thought nobody made it, but now they found out how people made it in the Ice Age because they built everything underground. The ground, the only place where the weather was going to remain cool at. They had whole cities and towns underground. They don't know who the built it, right? But how the was it built? Listen, they have now discovered that they had mountains that was built and made to be churches that was built from the top down. Come on, gang, from the top down.
This is why in the Enuma Elish, you hear about Vimanas. You hear about nuclear wars that took place in ancient India. In the Sahara Desert, there's a certain, it's green in tint that you can only make from a nuclear explosion. If you watching this right now, go to Boneyard, Alaska on Instagram. They're finding mammoth tusks with human faces carved in them. They finding bone piles from where all of these animals ran to when the earth was scorched. Why is it that in some of Abraham Lincoln's texts, he speaks about burial mounds of the extinct giants that used to roam North America?
Right. And why is it that they have found it? Did you know that they found crystals the size of me, the size of big homie CC that can't nobody even touch? If you stay in the cave long enough, you're going to automatically die. But listen, it was something crazy about these crystals, something they couldn't understand, right? When they got the crystals they studied, they understand the crystal had one thing in it. It had life form on the inside.
That's a fact.
Right? A lot of people don't understand this, right? A lot of people don't understand that life comes in a lot of different ways, but everybody think that everything got to be life, it got to be you, but everything is alive, everything is conscious, right? Everything hold what? Information. Right? So if we want to talk, we got to talk about that we live in a world that's spooky as shit. Bigfoot is real and your girl getting...
Damn! You don't get no realer than that.
Oh,
Man, sheesh. Does free will really exist? Does free will really exist?
Listen, I'm going to say this before you say it. People don't, they got to activate, you got to activate your free will. What do you mean? Listen, your free will lies in your purpose. A lot of people understand this, right? My purpose, I got a free will to co-create with God, to do anything that aligns with my purpose, right? But people don't understand this, right? People think that a free will is just a free will. If you do that kind of free will, you're going to keep on coming back in another body. So you got a power of choice. But that's not a free will, that's a choice. That's not free will, right? When you have your free will, you activate your power. Right? That's what I know it to believe, but you probably think it's something else. You probably think you got free will right now, Jay, but you ain't free. You ain't made a free decision yet. Nobody on earth making a free decision. Every decision on earth is predetermined. Somebody else decided already. Somebody decided your name. Somebody decided you had to go to school. Somebody decided you had to get a job. Somebody decided it's good tonight to fuck. Jay, who told you? Who taught you how to fuck, Jay? How you learn how to fuck? Somebody told you to fuck? Somebody told you how to reproduce, Jay? Ain't nobody told you that. You already knew that. You got hard when you was a kid. You just wanted to fuck, just like a dog. Just want to hit the leg and want to. Ain't nobody got to tell you how to reproduce, right? But they got to tell you everything else. Why they ain't got to tell you how to reproduce, Jay? Why they ain't got to tell you to get horny? Why they tell you that, Jay?
They didn't have to tell me to get horny, but I definitely got taught.
You gay. See, I knew you was gay. You know what I'm saying? I tricked you that quick, but you gay as hell. I knew you was horny. You were horny. Any type of word. See, any type of words make a nigga go anywhere. Nigga got him now, he talking about he horny. I knew he was horny the whole time.
He just snapping.
Just snap. I just took your mind and would have got in your drawers. Nigga, protect your mind.
You would have gotten in his drawers.
Yeah, he just turned gay that quick. So the big
your boy Big Homie .cc. You know, we don't get niggas draws. I love y'all.
We out here.
We out here, man.
BD Vice Lord.
2 hours.
Skirt.
It's that new shit, but it's that view skit.